Welcome to Open Up Relationships. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe to this channel. We regularly upload high-quality videos. You can like this video to support the channel. Living with unemployed boyfriend. 26 male. What should I? 24 female. Do when our lease is up. My boyfriend has been unemployed for almost 2 years. We have been together 7 years and have lived together almost 5 years. Financially, it has not impacted us too negatively as he was able to use his savings for his portion of the bills. However, him not working has put a strain on the relationship as I've become resentful that he is home all day while I work a full-time night shift job. He also has had issues with depression and ACT, which have resulted in our apartment being constantly messy. He is going to therapy and taking medication for depression. I have told him that he has to work if he wants to continue living together. Our lease ends in September and I recently decided that I will not renew the lease with him since he is not working or taking care of our place. I still want to stay together, but I am worried that if he goes and lives with his parents and I live on my own, the relationship will change or fall apart. We have a good relationship besides the obvious issues, and I hate the idea of not living with him. But whenever I tell him that if he doesn't get it together, I will have to move out, he doesn't do anything or become motivated to work on things. I have offered to help him in any way to make things work. I will take any suggestions or advice on what to do. Thank you. EF has been unemployed for 2 years and is struggling with depression. Our lease ends soon, and I feel like it may be best to live on my own if he doesn't find work, but I don't want to hurt the relationship and hate the idea of not living with him. What should I do? Now here are some top comments and replies. T sounds like you're making the right choices already. Don't renew the lease, and then go find yourself a new place to live that you can afford on your own or with roommates. He can handle himself. He can get movers to take his stuff to his parents' place. You're right that this might be the end of your relationship, but that's on him. You've made it clear that you won't carry him forever while he puts in zero effort and brings nothing to the table. It's up to him to decide whether he wants to put in the work required to be with you or not. I mean, if you move out, your relationship will definitely change. I wouldn't be surprised if you broke up fairly shortly down the road. So you have to decide if living with him as he is upsets you more than changing and possibly ending your relationship would. I don't really think there's a way to have both. How do I, F18, tell my Jehovah's Witness friend, F18, that I'm not interested in her religion? So, me and my friend have been friends since we were in grade 6 and we have always been close, and TBH, she's the sweetest person I have ever met. She's so kind and warm towards everyone, and I love her so much. However, recently I left my own religion. I was Muslim, and told her that I don't identify as a Muslim anymore. And ever since I told her that, she's been getting me into her own religion. I remember once she invited me to attend one of her Sunday morning meeting thingies, not sure what it's called, and it was online, so I said yes. I thought it was just going to be a one-time special meeting, so that's why I said yes. But apparently, this happens every week and she asked me to come again a few times and I made up some random excuses. She always sends me websites about a religion and I just say thank you, and that's how I'm busy currently. I'm always open to other religions and learning about them, but I literally just left Islam, and I'm kind of in a vulnerable state right now when it comes to religion. Like, if I even want to truly leave Islam, part of me is still confused about that. And TBH, I don't really like her religion. I'm sorry if this offends anyone, it's so strict. And one day she told me how one of the ladies in her religion goes through her phone often and looks through messages and photos, and how once she found some curse words that her friend sent her, and so the lady took her phone away for a whole week. Who does that? It's so wrong how she took her phone without her permission and looked through all her stuff and took it away for a whole week. So, I told her one day that for now I just want to be chill and relaxed and not worry about any religion right now, because I'm not sure, and she was understanding of it, but I could tell that she seemed a bit upset by it, which makes me worried. I just don't know if I did the right thing, and I don't know how to politely explain to her that I don't want to be a Jehovah's Witness. Don't know how to politely tell my Jehovah's Witness friend that I'm not interested in her religion without sounding mean. Now here are some top comments and replies. JWs aren't really allowed to have friends outside of their religion. I'm sure your friend is a kind person, but if she's actively proselytizing to you, chances are that she will take a step back from the friendship if you draw a hard boundary. I ended up working with quite a few JWs at some point. One in particular I was close to, but she never once mentioned religion to me. I got the feeling she was going through the motions, because her family and in-laws were in it. In your case, it seems like your friend is in deeper than that. You're my friend, and I like your company, but I am not interested in your religion, and would like you to stop trying to convert me. If she will respect that you may have to put some distance between yourselves for a while. You're not responsible for her feelings. She is entitled to feel what she feels. Being a good friend means being honest and open about your needs and boundaries. If she's a good friend, she will respect them. I found messages on my straight girlfriend's phone asking a girl out on a date and telling her how hot she is. Don't know what to do. Hey guys, tough for me to write. Me, 26, and long-term, live in GF. 26 went out for drinks with friends the other week. She was drinking a lot, and at one point went to get food for a long while. She came back in a bad mood, and she was annoyed at me for no real reason on way home. I felt it was odd, but whatever. Then a week later she said she had a crazy idea and proposition. She then wouldn't say and got embarrassed. She later said she wanted to get me a present. It all just felt very off to me. So one night I looked through her phone. I know, and she had messaged a girl who, I think, works around the area. My GF told her how hot she was, and how she wanted to meet up for a drink, and get to know each other better, and how she wants to get to know her, and really likes her. She told her where she works. These messages were sent the night we were drinking, when she went to get food for ages. I really don't know what to do, like how do I bring it up? I really love her, and don't want to break up with her, but it's definitely cheating. Like before this, she never mentioned being attracted to girls really. Anyone have any advice? How should I bring it up? What should I say? Is there any acceptable answer? Sorry for the long post, but I'm so confused and hurt at the moment. Found messages on my GFS phone asking another girl out on a date, telling her where she worked, and saying how she finds her hot and really likes her. Now here are some top comments and replies. This one has to be addressed head on. Tell her what you saw. Ask her about it. She will probably give you a round of how dare yours is, but let that slide. Keep calm and don't get defensive. You already know. You just need the backstory. Sorry man. She wanted to fuck another woman, got mad it didn't happen, and now is trying again, for herself, while pretending it's a gift for you to make herself feel better about being a shitty partner. People aren't presents to be gifted for sexual experiences. Ops GF is being gross no matter the backstory. Either she was attempting to cheat, or she was leading a woman on into believing she's attracted, so she can spring a threesome on her, which is so incredibly common and infuriating to queer women, and if it's the latter, she's also doing it without your input or consent. Op. Gross.